Tesla, 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 guys. We have a lot to go over in this video. Of course, we're going to break down Tesla stock, the charts, how it's been doing, and we're going to go over their earnings coming up, the expectations, because, guys, I think they're next week, right? I should probably know this. I'm making the video right now, guys. Let me double check. But I believe Tesla's on Wednesday, right? Same day as Netflix, which that's going to be a very fun day. Yeah, next Wednesday on the 19th after the bell, Tesla is reporting. So get ready, guys. We have a lot to talk about today. But before we do that, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, guys. Up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below. Open up your account, fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000 right off the bat. And fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo. Fund it with at least $5,000 for a limited time, 4 more days. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock, which we're talking about today, or Google stock, guaranteed on top of all those stocks you already got. So if you guys want some free money and you want to help out the channel, use that link down below. And with that being said, folks, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Tesla stock right now is up around 1.5% on the day. Not bad. It's chilling in the mid 270s, and earlier in the pre-market this morning, it was at $277 per share. That's actually after we got down to $266 yesterday. Yesterday was not the best day for Tesla, but from 266 to 277, that was a recovery of about 4.2%. Not bad. And since we hit that 277 mark in the pre-market, we did pull back a little bit to about 271 at about 9:35, 45 roughly a.m. on the East Coast, and that's kind of where we've been consolidating for the majority of the day. And you guys can kind of see we do have a descending triangle here on the 1 day 1 minute, which is not the best sign for the bulls. But what is a good sign for the bulls is the fact that we are breaking above the moving averages now in the intraday. We do have a death cross. That's great, but we're not fully breaking out yet on the intraday. But if we do start breaking above, let's say 275, 276, which I'll put my alert now at 276, that's where we will fully start breaking out, at least in my opinion, right? We start taking out 275, 276. We start breaking above that intraday high. That's where, in my opinion, we could start taking off. And if I pull up the 10-day chart, or let's see, the 5-day, the 5-day 5-minute looks like, yeah, we're still being dominated by the bears. Like I said, we need to start seeing a push past 275 and preferably 280. And if we do start to do that, we might see some sort of a reversal. And on the 10-day chart, you guys can see we're actually still under the 180 SMA. And clearly on this time frame, you guys can see if I draw this downwards channel, we're still trading in this right here on Tesla. Are we not? Boom. You guys see that? If I zoom in, you can see it even better. So if we do start taking out 276, 280, like I said 5 times already, that's where we're going to get the reversal to the upside. And it all comes down to earnings at this point, guys. It all comes down to earnings. Again, they're on next Wednesday after the bell on the 19th. Let me pull up the 4-hour and see what this is looking like. Well, I guess the one good thing about, well, there's a lot of good things here for the bulls, but one thing that's standing out to me right off the bat is we didn't double top at about 278, 280, which is really good. We actually broke out of 278, 280, and we got to 285. We hit that on the 3rd of July. Yeah, about a week, about 10 days ago, which is good. We hit a higher high. Now we're pulling back, and we're technically above the 50 SMA and well above the 180. We're technically at a higher low right now. Do you guys see this right here? So that's actually a really good sign for the bulls. Now we just have to see if it follows it with a breakout, or do we break down towards the 180 SMA, which is at about 240, 245. And again, it all kind of comes down to earnings, which I believe, guys, usually there's a lot of hype around Tesla, around earnings. I could be wrong, but I believe we could be leaning more towards the upside. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see. A lot of the upside from earnings could already be priced in. We got those delivery numbers that kind of popped the stock up a little bit. That was about a week ago, right? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And now with that being said, guys, let me pull up this Safari tab so we can see exactly what's going on with Tesla, with the analysts, the expectations, all that good stuff, different numbers. So right now the market cap is a whopping $870 billion. My goodness, guys, look at that. $868 billion market cap with a beta of over 2, which we cover all the time on the channel, guys. Pretty much a beta of 1 is what the market has. And the reason why we look at beta is because we can see how volatile a stock is compared to the overall market, which most stocks out there are more volatile than the overall markets. I mean, you guys know we covered, I think it was Altria on the last video or one of the recent videos, Philip Morris. Those have a beta of under 1. Those are less volatile than the markets, but something like a Tesla, an Nvidia, a Shopify, those obviously have more than a 1 beta. This in fact has over a 2 beta, which means it's very volatile, guys. And of course, earnings per share trailing 12 months are at 3.34, and that brings us to a PE ratio of 82. And if you guys want to figure out how to find out the PE ratio very quickly, just look at the the price per share, in this case 273, divide that by the earnings per share, which in this case, trailing 12 months, 3.33 or 3.34 rather. So take the price per share divided by the earnings per share, and that'll give you the PE ratio. To keep it very simple, very easy. That's all you guys have to do, right, for the trailing 12-month PE ratio. And if we pull up here the analysis tab, let me show you this, guys. Based on 23 analysts, let me zoom in a little bit here. We see EPS, or not we, but they see EPS of 82 cents on average, with the low estimate being 64 cents, the high estimate being 93 cents, and a year ago, them doing 76 cents of EPS. So that's pretty good, guys. I think it's going to come anywhere between 80, 85 cents, maybe 90 cents. I don't know. I doubt it comes in less than a year ago. I doubt the low estimate, is the one that actually, comes into fruition. But we'll see. Based on 23 analysts, guys, 82 cents on average, which is higher than the 76 cents from last year. That's really good. And coming down here a little bit more on revenue, or when it comes to revenue, based on 20 analysts, we see average of around 24.5 billion, low of 22.3, high of 26.38, with a year ago them doing 16.93, with sales growth expected to be 45%. Pretty freaking strong, if you ask me, guys. Pretty strong. So now they're looking to do mid-20s and $1 billion of revenue, when last year they did 17 billion. That is really strong. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and hit that like button if you have not done so already. Make sure to subscribe. That's literally free of charge. Both of those, the like button and the subscribe button, they're free. So do that. It helps me out overall in the algorithm. I appreciate you all as always. Now let me come over here to ThinkOrSwim quickly so we can see what it's looking like now, the stock, before we do wrap up this video. So really nothing much has changed. I mean, it's now up 1.5%. We're still above the moving averages on the intraday, which is great. We have a golden cross. So what I said earlier, that's what I'm looking at in the short term. Are we going to break above 275, 276? That is the $1 million question right now for the bulls heading into earnings. So I'm going to set my alert at 275 as well as 276, which I did before, and we'll see where it goes from there. So with that being said, guys, that's it. Before you click off the video, though, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, open up your account, fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo: fund your account at least $5,000 for 4 more days. You get another free share of either Tesla stock or Google, guaranteed, which, guys, that part of the promo, again, is limited time. So use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.